Alrighty, hello there everyone, this is Chillainous. Welcome back to another live stream. It is quite a bit earlier, it's 2 hours earlier than I would normally stream, but like I said at the end of the last stream, I don't know if I'll upload that one to YouTube, by the way. We'll see how I'm feeling. But essentially, during the last stream, we did a bunch of upgrading, made some Imperium tools and sword and everything. This sword is amazing. It can like crit hit an Enderman in like two hits. It's crazy. But at the end of the last stream, I did say that, you know, I have to create content when I'm feeling it. Because like I get content burned out, especially when I'm editing videos. Hearing myself a lot really sucks. So yeah, I'm feeling like making some content now, and I thought I may as well jump on it before it gets much later and I'm feeling ill again. Actually, after yesterday's stream, I was actually quite ill. I mentioned that I had been ill recently, but last night was definitely the worst of it. Hi Derv, how you doing? But in the last stream, yeah, so we made all of these upgrades. And this, we also made some backpack upgrades, which I need to adjust a little bit. On top of that, we also made speed upgrades here for the centrifuge, so it now works much faster. So now, instead, I think it does 4 in the space, it does 1 without the upgrades. So you can see here, it's chugging along pretty well here, which is awesome. Dev, how's the microphone sound? Does it sound a bit loud? Does it sound okay? Because, yeah, I did make some changes to the microphone. It should sound a little more natural, a little less compressed. Oh no, I've just realized that is going to go into my backpack. So I want advanced pickup system, block. I want to block every essence. Can I do that with an NBT? Or like a match mod. There we go. So if we put mystical agriculture in there, it should now no longer pick up any other mystical agriculture. It is still picking them up. Block, match mod, ignore NBT. Whoops, this is going to be annoying. There we go. Okay. Is it the magnet settings? Pick up experience, pick up items, block, match mod. Let's do that, and then advanced pickup, match mod as well. All right, let's see if that helps. It seems to have helped. It's the magnet that was doing it, not the actual pickup. Awesome. So as long as we just block the both of them, we can now do this. Awesome. So yeah, today we're going to be working on some more agricraft. I know I'm pretty sick of it too. However, we're right on the cusp of being able to do some pretty cool things. So it's going to be in our best interest to do it, especially while I have the materials to do it as well. So the things that we're going to be growing today, at least, are emeralds, enderman, and I hope that there are blazes as well. So we'll have a look at that. Emerald is already on our list. Enderman. is there? Blaze. There are blaze ones, and they are tier 4, which is awesome. That's the tier we're at right now. What does it need? A magma block. We can get them from in some of the ravines. Glowstone. Blazing comb block. Okay, so that's a problem. We don't have blazing bees yet. What do we need? Magmatic bee and nomad bee. We don't have either of them. Nomad bee is magma cream inside a nether brick nest. And then the nomad bee. This sneaky bee will lay its eggs in nests belonging to the ashy mining bee. So we also need an ashy mining bee. It's solitary. Requires a gravel nest. Okay. So that's what we are after. We can do the emerald and enderman seeds, no problem. The biggest problem here is the blaze seeds, where we need the additional bees and whatever. Maybe we can get on it pretty fast. Maybe we won't. We'll have to see. I think we've already made the rune of autumn and summer and spring as well, I think. But we will get out the emeralds, which I have been getting from giving lubricant to the Amazon drone. Then we come over to these guys here. I really should set up a storage for Britannia and hook it up to that. And we get 9 of these. 9 of these. We need autumn, and I think it was earth. It was earth. Living rock. And 4 imperium. Then while that does its thing, we request that. We request that. Then... Wait, do we also need solium seeds? No, we just need... Dang it. I don't know what I equipped there. I'm so confused. Just one of these seeds. Lovely. Okay, let's start putting all this stuff onto the plate. Then I also need to go get my wand. Yeah, if you're wondering why I have saddles as well, by the way, it's because we went into the nether last stream to get some blaze rods, and I ended up exploring the... nether fortress just a little bit. This is going to use a lot of mana here, I can see it. And I have to work on getting some more of these coal essence. So I can get more coal blocks to feed them. There's probably better ways to get mana at this point as well anyway, so... Oh no, you stupid backpack! Alright, let's see if there's any controls for turning off. For turning off the magnet quickly. What's it called? Superior backpacks? Sophisticated backpacks. There we go. Alt X. There we go. So we can turn it on and off now, and we can turn on and off pickup as well. Did I pick up the living rock? Oh, Lord. Whatever. There is our emerald seeds. Done. Now for enderman seeds. Hello, we have quest done. Let's get some emerald essence back. Very nice. So enderman seeds now. 2 mana pearls, 2 pink, 2 purple. We also need a solium seed base. Oh, it was magenta, not pink. This is the one crafting table I didn't upgrade throughout the whole base. And didn't realize it until just now. Then we need air and summer. Throw them back in. Summer, air. Summer loving had me up at last. Shouldn't do that. I have already been struck for copyright materials. No idea why. Uh-oh. I don't know where my solium is. Never mind. I found it. Actually, the crazy thing is, when I did get hit for using copyright material, I wasn't quiet. I was using the music that I always use. And yeah, I don't even know what happened. Let's just, I can't remove this from here. That's weird. And for Imperium. Though I only need 2 because I've already got 2, so imp 2. Okay. Summer. 2 mana pearls. 4 Imperium. The 2 blocks. Living rock. Yeah, sorry, I know it's a bit loud sitting by the endo flames here. So yeah, so the emerald essence is going to go up here. And this surely doesn't have too long. It's about half done. Speaking of done, our gold is now done. Just go put that over there. It would be really nice. I don't think it really fits with the theme of the mod. It's more like a quality of life thing. To have the Ender IO teleporting pads, that would be really, really sick. Where you just kind of hold a rod and you can teleport between the 2. Man, I love Ender IO. It's such a good mod. Alright, how are we doing here? It is done. And there are the Enderman seeds. I'll put the runes back. I mean, obviously, we're going to have to make every single one of these. So. Then I'm also going to need some more 2x1 drawers. And I need both of these cards. 2x2. I think you can make them from the 1x1s. Disregard. You cannot. That's fine. We have plenty of wood to make them, so... Oh, of course it's log, not... Oh, bloody hell. We'll just make a heap. And I'm going to have to get back into cutting down logs and everything. There we go. Put these two together. Make 32 of them. Seems a bit ridiculous. Put that one there. Grab the Ender experience. The linking tool is what I want next. Link that one. They are now all linked. Then I get the locking card. And they are now all locked. So now they won't do anything until I say so. That's looking pretty good on mana. I can probably put these away now. I get a dirt block from the oak drawers over here, though I could put these in storage, I guess. Put these cards back. Finally, it's so quiet. Oh, I need my other farming tools, don't I? Which is just the magnifying glass, really. Then some crop sticks. And we'll start on emerald here. Let's throw that out. An emerald. All right. Let's see what we get first time. Please at least 10, 10, 10 on all the burst stats. Good. And we kept the emerald side as well. Not that that's a problem if we don't keep the emerald side. I feel like it's easier to breed from the substats though. I've got 10, 10, 10, 2, 2. Very good jump there. Throw that one away. Uh, 10, 10, 10, 3, so slight improvement. Please don't just be 4. Oh, it's 4, 10. Very good. Oh wait, hang on, that was inferior. Get out of here. Brain farted and I didn't realize it was only inferior. Right, let's try that again. This time we've got emerald. And it's the same stats as well, which is awesome. Then we can make all the bee cages, or order all the bee cages. Wahaha. That's inferium only. Get out. Inferium only. See what I mean by it's easier when emerald is the substat or subspecies. That's an upgrade there. That's Inferium. That's a 10-10-10 Inferium, I believe. So we'll hold on to that one. That is Inferium again. That one is 5. Inferium again. Hang on, let me just plant one of these and have a look. Oh, it's 6. Okay, get it out of here then. You're not worth it. Here we go, we've got an upgrade. 6 on Emerald. Got another one, 7. I wish it did like a big jump. Like 7 to 10 would be awesome. Was that pure Inferium? It was, right. I can hold on to that one. That one can go into storage. 10-8. Getting very, very close. That's a 9. That one can disappear. That made me remember a song that I wanted to learn. I don't think it's very difficult to learn. So maybe I'll attempt it at some stage. It's another perfect Inferium seed. Another perfect Inferium seed. Perfect. Oh, not quite perfect Emerald seed. Perfect starts. Alright, you can now get planted over there. I'll put the everything away into the drawers here before I do this next bit. So now we're trying to breed the Inferium out of Emerald. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Thank you. So the moment we see Emerald, the better, though we might see some Inferium. Like that. Once again, perfect Inferium seeds. That's an Emerald. That's Emerald Inferium. Get that one out of there. Emerald. There it is. We've got our Emerald. Oh, I was going to say I can sleep to try and speed this up. I don't think it's going to matter. It's going to be daylight any minute now. I say, and then the growing process takes an age. You know what? Let's go sleep. Right as the sun is coming up. It's like my real life right now. Come on, grow. There we go. I wonder if that means it's going to be a slow grower. We will have to see once we get it up into the fields upstairs. Come on, last one, grow. There we go. Two more rounds of growing and then we'll move on to the Enderman seeds. I also wonder if it's 8 or 9 needed for emeralds. For diamonds, it's 9. For everything else, it's 8. So, who knows? Let's throw that up there. Throw everything else in there. So if we have a look, it needs 9. 9 per. Ah, oh, dude, we're getting so close to that Imperium crystal. What do we need? Aluminium and gold, blaze, and creeper. So we're about halfway there. And we're going to need to make another field here. Let's get all these guys here growing. It looks like they're fine once they're out in a line. Yeah, that's awesome. Sick. And I'll also just do this one here as well. I do plan on making the smeltery bigger there. I wonder if the smeltery being bigger though is chewing up more fuel. It seems like it's chewing up more fuel when I use it, but I can't say for sure, so. Sorry, just getting a drink real quick here. Awesome. All right, on to doing the Enderman seeds now. I will take that plant back again. And Enderman seeds. So now we'll be able to make Ender pearls. And we won't have to worry about fighting them at night. Of course, literally the moment we get OP towards Enderman is the moment where we don't need to fight them anymore. Alright, that's an Enderman seed there. It's got those perfect beginning stats, which is what you really want. Isn't that always the way? I mean, yeah. I could have had them a lot. Actually, maybe I couldn't have. I could have had them a few days ago, honestly. But I'm like, no, we'll save the progression for stream, and yeah. It's an Inferium only seed. Get that out of here. There we go. We got 1 10 stat off that. I'm pretty sure it'll be 8 essence for 1 pearl as well. Oh, 8 essence and 1 blaze essence for Eyes of Ender as well. But it makes 4 pearls, which is awesome. Alright, we now have 3 10 stats on that seed. Thank you. I wanted Ender pearls for something. And not like the end frames or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I wanted it for something else and I can't remember what the bloody hell it was. Alright, it's slightly stronger. Can we make bigger bounds here, please? I'm on a time crunch. Actually, that's a lie. We've only been live about half an hour. I've still got like at least an hour and a half in me. Might have to go through the Ender Pearl recipe. Oh, look at this, a perfect Inferium seed. That could have been Enderman. Okay, we got another 10 stat off that. That's awesome. Let me just plant this one back here. Excuse me. Alright, please give me the last 10 stat. It's another perfect Inferium seed. Why am I still holding on to this one? That's the old seed. Please stop wasting my time. Another perfect Inferium seed. Another perfect Inferium seed. Come on, just give me like a perfect stat Enderman seed. Another perfect Inferium seed. There we go. Oh, it's slightly stronger. Another perfect Inferium. Come on, dude. Just give me a perfect Enderman Inferium seed. There we go. Alright, we'll put the Enderman essence up there. Everything else in there. Nice. Now we're just breeding the Inferium out. It's the easiest task here. Come on, please. Come on, you've got plenty of light. Alright. Grow this boy up. And let's see if we can get an Enderman first try. We got Inferium. There's an Enderman. And I think this is a perfect Inferium seed as well. Yep. Let's have a look here. Where is the Inferium seeds? Right here. So we've got like 27. I think when we started breeding plants, we had like 4 in, in storage. It says a just in case, which is why I always make a couple more than needed. Whoops. Hey Disco, how's it going? If you can't get Poker Start to go, there's also a panel down under the video with resources, shops, information and stuff. Anyway, hello Disco. Alright, come on, hurry up, please. And I'm going to do a little bit of shuffling of my crops upstairs. There we go, cool. Not a heap of shuffling, just a little bit. So right now, the crops are on 666. So we've got 6 skeleton, 6 spiders, 6 zombie. I'm going to make it 5 skeleton, 5 enderman, and 4 zombie and spider. Spider seeds and zombie seeds. There we go. So now we are growing. I just realized we're going to need to make more space for creeper. Hey, we did it. We caught Graveler. So there we go. We can now grow ender pearls. Let me just throw all that away. Like, is it an ideal amount of ender pearls? No. But we're going to run out of space really, really fast if I start making full pots for everything. I could start doing vertical farms and have like 81 of each. but I don't know what automatic farmers, if any, are in this pack, so... How dare you catch it? Why? Everyone has a chance at it. It's like multiple gravelers appear. You also caught it, so I don't see a problem. Anyway. Let's see what ender pearls do. So there was something that I did want to make. It might have been the void upgrades. Could have been the refill upgrades. It wasn't more elevators, that's for sure. It could have been these ones here, the anti-teleportation. And I was like, it's too much to have that many because you need one for each hive, so we'd need 7 or 8. Now ender pearls aren't a problem. It's probably this here that I was thinking about that I wanted. Warp dust. Oh my god, it's warp stones. Holy crap, no way. We could warp around our base. Oh, that would be so sick. Port stones cannot be teleported to. Share stones teleport to any other white share stone. Okay, so these ones here are like localized. You only, or to that color only. Waystones are obsidian, stone bricks, and a warp stone. Warp stones are made using circle magic. Of course it is. So that's another mod that we'd have to get into. And we need emerald, ender pearls, and amethyst, as well as some golden chalk. What's golden chalk? It's ritual chalk, golden nugget, and mandrake root. We have all of those things. To make chalk, you need gypsum, wood ash, and tear of the goddess. Tear of the goddess is breath of the goddess plus lapis. To get breath of the goddess, it's a birch sapling in a cage, in a clay jar, in a witch's oven to get wood ash. We might have to look into getting into witchery sometime soon. Wait, it's not witchery, it's called enchanted. But it reminds me a lot of the witchery mod from back in the day. By the way, Disco, I don't think I'm going to continue with Pylops. I'm probably just going to stick with Neofly. Neofly is like passenger satisfaction and stuff like that as well, and can auto sync your fuel and everything like that. So people are like, I don't really like it because it has so much AI stuff around it. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, but most of the time you're not seeing that. Most of the time you should be flying, so. I mean, if you want to get started on Neofly, I know a guy that knows how to set it up. And I might do a profile in VR as well. That might be cool. Anyway, so now we have access to the ender pearls. Now we can start making the anti-teleportation thingies. We might have to change how we set up our beehives, because with the anti-teleportation one and a single feeding slab, you can put 3 feeding items on a single slab, which means if you had 3 beehives, so let's just say that this was the feeding slab, you can have 3 beehives facing inwards, and it could feed all 3 of those hives, and none of the bees would ever leave. So you can finally play Verdant Idea again. Let's go! But yeah, so let's just say we have 3, 6, 7 hives here. These ones here are all normal. This is fine. I might actually automate this a little bit to make combs. These ones here. And then all the other beehives can make honey. But yeah, waystones is going to be the way to go. I think I'm going to put a waystone in there, warpstone in there. I don't know much about enchanted. Is there a quest line for it? That's not going to be it. This is getting into more Britannia stuff. Also this, an unsettling space. The end is a strange dimension beyond human comprehension. End portal frames are directional, meaning the portal will only open if they are placed in the right direction. To make sure they are placed well, stand in the middle of the portal while placing them. So for each portal, so I need 4 times 12, it's 48 obsidian, 24 mana pearls, and then on top of that, then you also need 12 Eyes of Ender as well. But once we get in, we should be good, honestly. That is one of the reasons why I wanted Ender Pearls, so that we could go to the end. Then I guess we could just make an Enderman farm out there. Out there. Let's see, what else can we do here? So we've got aluminium and seeds. End seeds might be cool. We need endstone, which comes from miner bees? Or quarry bees or something? You can also get it from end essence, but of course that's what we would need to be doing. So the advanced beehive is the quarry bee. The quarry bee is a mix between the chocolate mining bee and the digger bee. I don't think... Oh, we also need a breeding chamber. Oh wait, hang on, is that just a block we can use? Upgrade baby. When installed in a hive, it gives a 5% chance for a new baby bee to be spawned from the hive every time honey is delivered. The type of bee is based on which bees are present in the hive. This does not work with bees that can't self-breed. Multiple upgrades can be installed for a greater chance. When installed in a catcher, only baby bees will be caught. So I guess you put the bees in the breeding chamber and whatever. That's not super expensive, actually. The one thing that we do need is more treated wood. So I go find my axe again. And horn. And I'm going to go chop down some trees. Also, my auto eat should be feeding me soon. Let's go to large trees. Since they obviously give the most wood. Then I'll also grab my scaffolding. And this is why you need the scaffolding. Although not so much on this tree. Actually, yes, there was a gap there. I really should pack a bucket of water as well, so I could just jump off and water bucket clutch at the bottom. That's the wrong button. Yeah, so I'm also going to go get a bucket. Can't wait to have an A set up here. Oh, I have a bucket. I just didn't fill it with water. There we go. Yeah, I hope your computer doesn't freak out again, Disco. Like, that was pretty bad. Yeah, that'll end up saving at least a little bit of time instead of climbing down. I look up trying to find the best place to put the scaffolding there. Over here this time. I feel like I almost didn't make that one. We are luckily staying pretty even with the amount of saplings used. Those vines are hanging off of other vines. It's a big tree. So we should get a little bit more than normal saplings off this one. I mean, I think we've already got 4. Yeah. Alright, we got off all the leaves. That's good. This is one thing that You're kidding me. Why is there a single block there? That's frustrating. But yeah, this is one thing that I'm unsure about with the mystical agriculture hammer axe is I don't know if you can vein miner with it, so will be interesting to see when we finally make one, or if we'll have to stick with the amethyst broad one. Again, another massive tree. No, come on, up you go. And after the last time, I'm gonna leave the scaffolding there just in case one is left behind. We're good. I can't even remember what I was getting wood for now. That's so sad. Oh, I was getting wood for creosote. for creosote related things. Let's put you here for a moment. There we go. Oops, forgot to get out the bucket that time. Nice. Now we just make a ton of sticks. And I know that's not like a ton, but it's good. So we want to make the baby. Wool, gold, treated sticks, and honey. Honey treat, I should say. Man, I can't wait to get into waystones. That's going to be so cool. I really, really can't wait. Alright, can I request those materials? White wool not found. Treated stick not found. Honey treat not found. It's essentially everything not found. Honey treat. I want hemp. Not that much. Just 12. Then we throw in 4 sticks, wool, and the honey treat. Then I go request. That then sends them back, as well as all the gold we need. There's our upgrade base. Then we need I think it was 4 honeycombs, right? Like honeycomb blocks. And 4 flowers of some descript type. I think we have heaps of roses. I can't use belladonna. There we go, poppy. Actually, you know what? Throw this in there, throw this in here. We get out the baby. Request. Nice, and then we can do that with the no, not the incubator. Excuse me. Although we will need an incubator. That in there, doesn't go in that other spot. See the quartz coming down in the background, that's cool. Right, there's our baby incubator. Then we wanted to also do something with the baby thing. We need the breeding chamber. Looks like we actually need tall roses for that. We don't have tall roses. Or rose bush, I should say. It's lilacs into... Okay. Just need to do a little bit of manification here. Manification? Manificating? I need bone meal. Regardless of what it is. Might be able to grab one of each tall flower here as well. Alright, sun has just set. You know what? I'm gonna sleep. I don't need any excuse for Enderman to be taking parts of my base here, or even any of the dirt. Alright, so we'll throw all of these in. Put one aside. They get turned into rose bushes. Put one aside. Turn into peonies. Put one aside. Oh, then they get turned into daffodils. Hey, what else can we get out of this? That's poppies, orchids, alliums. Okay. Cool. I'll put the sunflowers back into there. I didn't even need to bone meal. I could have just gone there. That's frustrating. At least now we have each of the tall flowers, and I will bone meal them. Ah, that means I'm going to need another storage compartment. Two, three, four. There we go. So I just needed a rose bush here for this crafting recipe. I like how you can hear the rain. You can't see the rain. That's the way you like it. That in there. That in there. And then we need a breeding chamber. Request. Nice. There's our breeding chamber. We did the thing. Oh, and we did a quest. Didn't even realize that was a thing. Oh wait, no, I think that's where I actually got the idea. Never mind. Disregard. So now we don't need this little area here. We should be able to do it using this machine, which I will put right here. It also needs forge energy. Okay. You know what that means? Power lines are about to spread right across our base. That's going to be awesome. Nope. Immersive. Here we go, wooden post. Stone bricks and treated wood fences. I shouldn't need heaps of treated wood fences. Hopefully. We have steel fences. We have a couple of treated wood fences. Nowhere near enough though. And stone bricks. They're the ones we're using here, right? Wooden post? Wooden post, yeah. Also, let's swap out these two tanks here real quick, because this one here does need a refill. Oh no, it destroyed my fluid pipe. And all the upgrades in it. I dislike that so much. Clear this out. Clear that out. Do we have stone bricks just lying around? Unfortunately not. That's enough to make 3 posts. That should be enough. Hopefully. Alright, we have relays. That's good. We're going to need to make some more coils. We have our LV wire connector. That's good. How do you make LV wire coils? Just copper and a stick. Nice. Back down we go to get some copper. I guess what I should do... No, not that much. That'll make 5 spools. Uh, 32 makes 8. So while I'm here, I'll also get 8 sticks. Since you can make them with treated sticks or regular sticks, the treated sticks are like more expensive. So, you know. We want the wire press, which is already on there. Lovely. Oh wow, I'm actually doing too much. You know what? It's going to be fine. Just going to have another quick drink. It looks like my microphone is also very slightly louder than normal, but only when I'm loud. There we go, that's our 32. Otherwise it looks like it's very slightly quieter. There we go, there's our biddies there, we get the relays, we get the MV connector, and let's see just how far we can stretch these wires. If we have to move the baby thing, that's no problem. I probably could move it to like over here. Like here-ish. It looks like that face always faces south. Okay. So if we go... Can I connect it this far? Let's see just how far we can stretch this. Okay, so it goes red when you can no longer stretch it any further. So we want to put a post here. And then I don't have my engineer's hammer. Oh no, my hammer isn't in here either. Oh, it's not in here either. Okay, let's go look for the hammer. Probably in here. It's not. There it is. And then just give me a few pieces of scaffolding. There we go. Relay. There we go. Then we link it from here. Can we link it? Oh, we just can't link it from here. Oh no. Okay, we'll put a post here then. Get out the old hammer. Oh, you can't put them... on top like that. Interesting. Throw the relay up there. Hopefully we can get all the way down to the next one. I doubt it, but we have the one more anyway, so that doesn't really bother me. That to there. Then we want to move across here. And essentially, looks like the last post should go here. And then we can direct connect into the breeding chamber from there. Hopefully. Whoops. There we go, that one to there. That one to there. Nice. Torch. So now we've got some bird wires coming across the base as well. Oh, that looks so sick. Hang on. I have to do this. I have to sleep. We need daylight. Ah, yeah, that looks awesome. These ones here look really close compared to these two. Did I mess up or something? I mean, it looks great like this. That looks so good. But it looks like the distance is a bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it is very slightly closer than this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks away. So yeah, quite considerably further. Wonder why that is. That means I could probably move this one to here and be happy. I'll just move it to there. I still want it in this general area. There we go. And I'll move this one here just a couple blocks over as well. Just like that. Alright, you can go there. And you can go across there. Beautiful. Yeah, that's looking a bit better spaced. It still looks like this one here is way further, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so now we have a breeding area for our things here. Looks like we do need to have some bee cages in there. So we'll grab some of our bee cages and throw them in there. Still need just a couple on us to capture the bees, of course. Let's remove and put a cage to change output. Okay. Oh, we also need flowers. Now, lucky for us, we actually just got, you know, like infinite flowers, so... Let's do a bunch of peonies. and hope that they can breed off peonies. It does say any flower, so. That there, put that there. Probably want some speed upgrades in here. But anyway, so we want... Oh, what do we want? We wanted the blazing bee, right? And for that we needed the... I mean, the magmatic bee is easy enough. We could just give a regular bee a magma block. So that's cool. And then the nomad bee will lay its eggs in nests belonging to the ashy mining bee. So we're going to have to get an ashy mining bee. That's what I wanted. The ashy mining bee. Let me go get a magma block since there are some very, very close to home. There should be some right underneath us. Not in this hole though. I've seen them around. There they are. So we only really need one. So we'll only get one for now. Nice. Then we'll turn one of the bees into a magma bee and we'll capture it really, really quick. Also, the baby incubator, which I think just, like, grows bees a little bit faster, right? Does this need power as well? It does! Okay. That's fine, we can hook that up too. I just need a bee. Thank you. So now I have a magmatic bee. I just realized I took one of the bees from here. Not like we're using this area a whole lot, but it is something that I didn't really want to do. Alright, so the ashy mining bee is a gravel nest with a honey tree in it. Let's get it. Oops. How do you make honey treats? I'm pretty sure there was an easy way to make them. Honeycombs and a honey block. I think that's why I've been making honey blocks so much. So we just do that and we do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to set up some automation for honeycomb. We can do that with a simple redstone machine here and comparators and whatever. Shouldn't be too difficult. At least right now we have a good amount of bee treats. Let's take 16. And we wanted the Ashi mining bee. Gravel nest honey treat. So we have a gravel nest down here. It is dead dark in here, as you can see. Also, we have 2 zombies in here again. That's odd. Nest is empty. Let's just bring that cooldown down. There's a minute to see what it is we have. And while we wait, I'm just going to harvest the emeralds because I want to get those sturdy bee cages. 30 seconds. What can you do with skeletal combs? Besides making skeleton seeds. You can use them in the centrifuge for bone meal at 70% chance. I mean, that's okay. And then the zombie is zombie flesh. 60% chance. Hopefully we get an ashy bee. Come on. Please give me the ashy mining bee. Might have to make a book of bees as well. Oh, we got an ashy mining bee. Beautiful. So it says that the ashy mining bee. And what do we want? I think we need its own container. Is it the blazing bee? There it is. Alright, yeah. So we need a magmatic bee and a nomad bee. This sneaky bee will lay its eggs in nests belonging to the ashy mining bee. So I don't know if we need to keep the ashy mining bee in the hive or if we give it its own advanced hive. We're going to take a look. So ashy mining bee. It says gravel nest. We might have to move that nest. But we do have an advanced oak beehive, which I will put in here. Hoping this works. Actually, I'll go get the gravel nest as well. We'll see which one it prefers. And I don't know how long this is going to take, so I need to find something else to do while we wait. Alright. Ashy mining bee. Right, so we'll set that to there. We'll go sleep. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, we'll sleep. So that the ashy mining bee leaves the hive. Alright, so if I put the magmatic bee in here, it shouldn't do anything by itself, right? Nope, good. That view is so good. I really like the look of things like this running across bases. We might also need a pipe with a retrieval node on it and some crafters to make these things here automatically. And especially since we're getting kind of close to Supremium, it'd be nice to have that auto crafting all the time. Though if we ever needed any of these basic ones, then we'd be a little bit screwed, so I don't know. Alright, how much we got in here? We've got a little over 2 stacks, so we'll make X amount of emeralds. We've almost returned our emerald investment for making the seeds. Make sure that goes to the smeltery. Good. I need another... Oh, I already have LB on here. That's good. Put that one on here. This one there. The LV is obstructed. Okay. So I'm going to have to move this over one block. To there. Helps if you place it in the right place. Link to there. There we go. It's not obstructed anymore. Put that down. Water is grown. Hang on, was that smoking? No, I'm seeing the smoke from over there. Alright, Mr. Ashy Mining Bee. I should really make the bee pendium or whatever it is. At... Ghostly bee. Okay. Well, we're looking for the bee book. Where is the bee book? If I look at bee, is it bee pendium? It is not. Oh, I've seen it somewhere. And now it's frustrating because I can't see it. Or was I seeing it in a different mod pack? No, I'm sure I saw it in this pack. I'm just cruising through all the items here. I'm not seeing a book. Though I am 100% certain I've seen one. Maybe I need to look more at B. There it is. Big book of bees. A book in a beehive. That's easy done. Hello. Look, I know you're sad. Yeah, look, I know. Stop looking at me with those big blue eyes, okay? Can I put you in this one? So I've reset its hive to the other one there. Hello, piglin. I'm gonna kill you with one shot. Yep. Told you I would, and it happened. Alright, a book is what we need. I should still have some paper lying around. Awesome. That isn't what we start with. Start with this. There's our big book of bees. So now we can actually look it up here and take a look. So bees, hive bees, solitary bees. We want the ashy mining bee. Adrena cinicera. Cineraria. Doesn't give any information about it. And it doesn't say anything about... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to keep this guy here, in this one here, and just hope that the other bee spawns. Since I don't really know what else to think about that. I guess what we could do next is automate the honeycomb from these boys here. I already have an idea how I want to do that. And I didn't set it up, but in a creative world I set it up. And then we'll just need heaps of shears, and because we have heaps of iron, that shouldn't be a problem. Whoops. There we go. So make a heap of iron. That's not as much as I thought I'd get. This should be though. There we go, nice. Iron. Turn them all into blocks of raw iron. This is going to use a lot of lava, but it will be worth it in the end. Yeah, that's ripping through it. I might need to add more lava. Like make this a wall of lava. It's not the worst idea. Let's have a look here. There are no bees in this location that will move to this nest, so I messed up. I think I can check it's... Yeah, it doesn't have a thing anymore. If I pick this one up. Hive position. Right, so it is linked to a hive. Do I then need to put in more honey treats? Now that it is linked to the hive? So I only have one more bee cage on me, so it'll be interesting to see what pops out. Oh no, it's almost nighttime. I hope the extra bee pops out. Come on. Come on. The nighttime bees have popped out. I can see them on the minimap. No! It's a chocolate mining bee. I think we already have chocolate mining bees. Yep, there we go. We've got one right there. Oh, so annoying. Alright, we sleep. We hopefully get that chocolate mining bee. I am going to need to permanently borrow some more of these cages, thanks. Hey buddy. Look, I know that he took your nest, but... I'm so confused by productive bees, and it sucks that it is required to move forward. Just for the blaze seeds, we just need the blazing comb. So we have our magmatic bee, we have a nomad, we don't have the nomad bee. This sneaky bee will lay its eggs in nests belonging to the ashy mining bee. Did I mess up by doing this? That's the next question. Gib. Alright, buddy, we're going to put you back onto that nest. And let's see if we can get another thing. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how this works, so we're all trial and error here. But we're looking for the nomad bee. It's another ashy mining bee. Now I don't know if this guy here has a home or not. Do you? He does have a home. Good. Maybe we need to give him flowers? So I'll put a couple flowers in here. There you go, buddy. Ashy mining bee. Seems like he wants something else. And unfortunately, the book of bees doesn't really tell me much. This ashy mining bee gives me a breed and that's it. I'm so confused right now. Again, this is something that just, it happens. Where are you trying to fly to? You know what? I'm going to let him out and see where he goes. See what he does. And get this one here ready. He's not really doing much of anything. Okay, he's on that flower. Oh, crap. I don't have a glass pane to refix that. I'm so used to having my other one. Well, the bee came back. Oh, damn it. I'm really confused by this. Honestly, productive bees, give me the chicken mod again. It's like, he has flowers in here, he just doesn't want them. Can I give an ashy mining bee this home? I think I already tested this, but I'm going to test again. No. Right. So it is just, it's something to do with this gravel nest then. And I'm probably going to have to look up more about productive bees again. More looking at how their behavior is more than anything, but without them we can't make blaze seeds, so I don't know at this point. The one thing that I do know is that we can now make ender pearls, which is awesome, and emeralds. So we'll have sturdy bee cages in no time, especially if I decide to start just hanging out here and doing this over and over and over, which I do. I feel like things like diamonds and emeralds might need full fields, or even like mini fields, 4x4s or something, 5x5s. 3x3s, it isn't worth it because it's the same amount of space that they have here. So 5x5s will give them 24 spaces, which is about 2.5 times the amount they have here. So it'll be like having 2.5 rows. Just bit the inside of my cheek. Ow. So I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on this Ashy Bee now. I feel like things have slowed down a lot right now. It's all because of this bloody blaze seed. Let's have a go at the gold seeds. Need autumn and water. We can definitely do that. Autumn water. Sounds like a great water brand. The biggest thing is that I don't really need to grow gold because we have the bees doing it here. And if I could figure out how to, oh wait, hang on, I said I was going to do the anti-teleportation and stuff as well, didn't I? I'm so scatterbrained, dude. Then it will be all about how I set things up. If I just move these two to face inwards and just do that a few times, we could actually start having beehives out in the open, which would be nuts. But yeah, I don't know. What can we do here? Pixie dust and dreamwood logs. Well, I guess we may as well do some things, right? While we're waiting. And like I needed, how many do I need? Do I need 20? No, we need 16. So I'll request another 10. I may have made too much. This should give us our pixie dust. Thank you. And then I already did Elementium accidentally off stream. And then Dreamwood is living wood in there. I need 16 of that. Now, I've already made a good amount of stuff with living wood. So I'm going to actually request another 16. Nice. And we've already made the crafty crate because we needed to make this. So we've already done that as well. So there's some Elementium, crafty crate. We need crafting pattern donut. Crafty crate is a very handy item when it comes to simple recipes such as crafting most resources from essences. Whenever all item slots gets filled, crafty crate will instantly attempt to craft and output an item. Since some recipes require empty slots, you can right click with a crafting pattern and the red slots will be skipped. So, crafting table, And there's got to be a quick way to remove these as well. Let's get one of these and a piece of the living rock. I will also put away all these ender pearls. I really should find a better storage for them as well. Hey Juicy, how's it going, man? Alright. Crafting table. There we go. There's our craft. Wow, that's a lot. Just chilling. What about yourself? Yeah, I'm just chilling as well. A bit of an early stream today, and yeah. Just doing some busy work. I did want to be doing other things, but I don't know how to do them. It's all to do with the bee in there being a pain in my backside. Right, there's our donut. Oh, we got the placeholder back as well. What? I feel like it should destroy the placeholder. Peter, if you're listening, Dzień dobry. I hope I used that at the right time of day for you. Might be an idea to destroy the pattern in the same swift motion. Okay, a normal mana spreader is quite slow, especially when you need to move a lot of mana. Elven mana spreader seems to be a lot quicker, so we're going to be doing some upgrades of Britannia here. Let's have a look in here. Do we have... We do not have the other bee yet. Alright, so we needed Elementium. Oh, we already have Elementium on us. And some petals. So we do that. I'm actually kind of surprised it doesn't use the old... the old one. Whoa, when I move that, the texture changes. That's weird. Anyway, we got 2. I want 3. Because I want to move mana across to there as well. So we're going to make a 3rd as well. There we go. You know, I could have sworn I made 3, but yeah, it is what it is. And hate life because my inventory is a mess. Again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So bind that one to there. All these endo flames are already connected. That's good. Connect that one to there. And then watch all my mana drain away. Never mind, it can't because it's hitting this block. And this block. Can you fill up additional mana pools like that? I don't know. It says they're all full of mana already too. Let's make sure that the endo flames are all connected to that one. Perfect. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with this one, whether it's going to push mana across to that is that other mana pool or not. It doesn't look like it is going to, so... Genie! Hello raiders. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. How did raid night go, Genie? Have you beaten them up yet? How's everyone doing? How did Genie treat you today? Very well, I suppose. We got to phase 3. Oh my god, that is so cool. Congratulations. That is so good. I'm really proud of you. That's awesome. You and the group are doing really well. Rue. Hi, by the way, Rue. So hello everyone, for those of you who don't know, my name is Chillainous. I've been streaming a lot of Minecraft recently, however I do have backgrounds in Final Fantasy 14 and a bunch of other games, though I haven't really played Final Fantasy 14 a lot recently. The content's kind of a bit of a letdown at the moment, so... But yeah, lots and lots of things. Although we did do the Ultimog Challenge. That is true. Dervale and I did do the Ultimog Challenge live on stream like a week ago, maybe? Just over a week ago. That was heaps of fun. It would be cool to do that again at some stage. Or something like that. And Genie hasn't done those things. Guys, you should bug Genie to do variant dungeons with Dervale and I on stream. Do it. Yeah, you guys want to do that? Hell yeah, I want to do that. I love those things. And because there's so much content, we have 36 endings across all dungeon thingies to do. There's lots of content there, though you can really only do it once. But there are not mods, there are minions and mounts and stuff to get via those things, so I would very happily do that and just, you know, like attack it across a few streams. You know? Sorry, I'm currently cleaning up my stuff here. I'm so full of crap here. Fashion accessories, yes. Oh yeah, and the fashion accessories. There's all those things. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, definitely bug Genie to see that. Though, she just said, do you want to do it? And I'm like, yes, so we'll probably end up doing it at some stage. What are you doing? There are flowers right there. Oh. Bees really, really bug me. Like, I want to get this guy in a bee cage and not let him out ever again. He is frustrating me so much. Anyway. Enough of that pent-up anger towards the bees. You love doing it? Yeah, same. I would definitely get in on that. We only need to do 6 runs for the Ultimog Challenge, but there are 12 endings, and since 6 runs took Derv and I roughly about an hour and a half, we should be able to smash out one of the variant dungeons in 3 to 3.5 hours between us. So yeah, it looks like you guys are going to get another Final Fantasy stream at some stage. That's going to be pretty cool. We even don't have to like sit in voice either. We could just like chill. The same way Derv and I did it. What can we do with these ender pearls? Can we turn them into blocks? No, we can't. Dang it. That sucks. Yeah, more DPS makes it faster. Not necessarily. I think the content does scale. Or we could vibe in voice and hear Genie squeal. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's make Genie squeal. And also make Genie ah! Or ah! Or whatever, you know. I had to do that last night because I changed some of my microphone settings. So I had to make sure it was all good still. So I had to do the audio tests last night. Which does remind me, I found a way to remove more background noise using the Reaper plugins. I will, we don't have to get in voice for that, but I can show you how to do that. Why do I have this? Get that out of here. Where's all my Elementium? There. And Pixie Dust. That's going in a separate chest. Like, even now, I feel like my microphone is still slightly too loud, but it was worse last night. While I was moving around settings, like, you could hear the fan going in the background and everything. Yeah, I know, I'm saying last night it was even louder. Like, you could hear the background noise of my room. So I ended up doing a few different things. Totally can fix stuff. I mean, the only thing that I have to fix for you now is not using the OBS noise suppression and using the Reaper one on Lighthost instead. And it's super easy. Like, super, super easy. It's ridiculous how easy it is. Alright, here we go. Water Star, in order to take full advantage of mana, you need to get Gaia Spirits. To do that, however, you must fight a Wither first. So we need to kill the Wither and make a beacon. To kill the Wither, we need to get Wither heads. Getting a Cleaver would probably be the best for this, actually. And especially if we make a Silver Cleaver, it does +2 to undead with the skeletons. Obviously undead. So, we could make a Silver Cleaver, go into the Nether, and try and spawn some Wither skeletons. So if we look up a Cleaver, there we go, the Silver Cleaver right here. Wow, if we make it completely out of silver, that's +12 undead damage. That's huge. What do we need for a Cleaver? We need 8... 16, I think that's 19 and 22. Oh look, gotta go make dinner. It's all good, Genie. Thank you once again for the raid, and I should have a shout out now. I can't do it in this window. That's so frustrating. Please tell me this works. Hey! It worked! Guys, for those of you who aren't already, be sure to go and follow Genie. She's a sweetheart. It's super fun to be around as well. And if you like good vibes and stuff and Final Fantasy, definitely go check her out. She's all about that ultimate raiding life. That is true. She must like punishment because I just see her die so much on her stream. Anyway, Silver. I don't follow her. That would be crazy. Just watch her from a very far distance away. Prove me wrong. Yeah, I totally don't follow. Oh, wait, hang on. That would mean that you do follow her, but just in a different meaning. Stalker. All right, let's get some silver. Let's make a full Silver Cleaver here. I think it's like this. Yeah, nice. Oh no, I just realized we have so much iron that we need to pump out. Oh Lord. How much iron is in here? 85 blocks and 3 ingots. Okay. Come on, start pouring out. I hope silver and iron don't alloy together, but we're going to find out. Molten silver in alloying. It only alloys with gold. Thank God. So we can actually melt these at the same time. Welcome back, Disco. We got a bit of people in chat. Yeah, Jeannie just rated us. Thanks again, Jeannie. It's very, very kind of you. Especially since I know that I'm not on the same, game as you. It's very brave. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, if we look inside... Oh, all my silver's already melted. Took me so long to get up to the top that the silver's already done. By the way, my future plans for this mod pack are getting into magic mods. So if you want to see that, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're not really a big Minecraft fan, that's also cool. I really wish that I had the drive to play other things, but right now I'm really addicted to this mod pack. But if you want to see more things, I do flight sim videos over on YouTube as well. So if you want to see those things, that is also an option. And if not, that's cool. I just appreciate you guys hanging out and lurking and whatever, and joining in from the raid. But got to do all the content creator things, where to find me, all those things. We have 5 nuggets left here. Alright, now we make the casts. So we want... I could really actually make just good casts for this. Tough handle is 3, so that's 6. Oh, it's only 4, so that's 10. Plus cleaver is 8, so it's 18 that we need. Can you tell me how to make lava? Hi, I'm looking right at it. You just drop lava in here. Make sure that you have like a good amount of buckets. Like I said, 4 lava makes 1 bucket. But you should have a few tanks. A whole stack of cobblestone will fill 4 of these tanks. Alright, we only have 20 cobblestone. That is disgustingly bad. But I'm going to... Oh no, I'm going to have to pour out all the silver before I melt the gold. Which means I'd have to remelt the silver. Alright, that's frustrating. But I'll have to do it like that, so... I mean, I could just make sand molds. I just need 1 more piece of sand. Where do I put the cobblestone? Inside the smeltery, the same way as you do with your ores. Turn that into patterns, and we'll just make 2 tool rods, a large plate, a cleaver. Where's the heavy tool rod? Is it rod? Or is it tool rod? I feel like it's tool handle, maybe? Tough handle is what we need. Tough handle. There it is. Tough handle, tough handle. Alright. Start pouring. How does one find a left-handed hammer? Move it to your left hand. I'm pretty sure the hammers are ambidextrous. Right? Was that the right answer? I hope it was the right answer. I also accidentally wiped my my cast because of my mouse. And the cleaver head. Very good. Right. We now have 10 blocks of silver that we can just pour out. Then it will move on to the iron as well. There we go. There's all the bits for our silver cleaver. We could also make this slightly... Oh wait, hang on, I want to do it in here. We could also make this slightly better by adding bits onto it that increase damage to undead. Or maybe haste. The melee speed, it's not bad. It's a bit slow. So we could add haste onto it. It does a lot of damage though. So it's doing, what is it? It's doing 8.88 damage plus 12 to undead. So should be like super set. Put this in the offhand. I mean, with my blue sword here, the Imperium one, I can one-shot most mobs, actually. Endermen take 2 hits. But most mobs I can one-shot, like basic mobs, you know. I just realized I came into the nether with a bunch of stuff, but hopefully we won't be dying anytime soon. Yeah, we're here. They shouldn't be mad at me, I'm wearing gold. Consecrated soil or whatever adds more damage to undead, I think, unless they changed it. I think they may have changed it. So if you look up undead, here we go, smite modifier. Requires 5 glistering melon slices. And then, of course, for each one, you'd probably want to, you know, keep adding more and more and more. You might end up looking at like a stack of glistering melons. Hold up. Magma slime. I want you. All these things with small hitboxes really bug me. And I didn't even land that crit. Okay, so let's have a look on the minimap. I think I see... maybe up here? I might be seeing the piglins as well. No, I'm definitely not seeing the piglins. But I'm seeing them more across there, which is down there. But yeah, they've changed Tinker's Construct a lot. It's not like the same as it was back in Sky Factory. Hello. Maybe I'm not seeing wither skeletons. I'm seeing skeletons, but I don't know if I'm seeing wither skeletons. I am not. Clear them out of the way. Oh look, we have solium. I want that ore, thank you. Yeah, so now comes the horrible task of trying to find wither skeletons. It looks like there might be one in the main keep. Does this pack not have witch water? Thank you. Ow. Cheater. Let's have a look here. Witch. What? There is no witch water. Alright, I think I see another one on the minimap. Down this way. Should be like over in this direction slightly. Like down here maybe? I hear it. I don't see it, but I hear it. Hey boys. They're stuck. Awesome. We have 2 wither skeleton heads now. Just need to find... Oh lord, I nearly walked off there. That could have been bad. That would have been hilarious, but it would have been bad. Alright. Keep looking at the minimap. There might... Hello, there's a whole bunch of them down here. And because they're normal sized mobs, I have no problem hitting them. There we go. We have 3 wither skeleton heads now, so now we can actually go fight the wither. That's sick. It's just a matter of finding my way out now. And for anyone who doesn't play Minecraft, the wither is kind of like an end game boss, though he's not very strong. I feel like I'm walking the wrong way. Might not be actually. Up here, yeah, I know where I am now. Sick, yeah, so it was a good idea making a cleaving sword there. And if we can button up a lot of the area, though I don't see that happening anytime soon. But if we could button up the area... Hello? Then we could improve the spawn rates and make a farm out of that. You know, seeing the screen, you're not walking the wrong way. I think I went a roundabout way, though. I don't think I went the most direct way. Oh, that's a hoglin. Hello. It didn't stand a chance, honestly. Alright, let's get out our shovel. 2, 3, 4. We just need that for spawning the wither. Now, we could use the cleaver against the wither. It's good damage. And I think the wither does count as undead. However, I think we're going to do more with our Imperium sword. And I really should make a bow. Alright, we're back out in the overworld. It is morning time. I need to go check on this bee. I need to see if the, what was it? The sweat bee, whatever it is. It hasn't invaded the home. Dude, just let it invade your home, please, for the love of goodness. I'm so overweighting. I just want it to happen. Oh, with these magma creams as well, something else I wanted to make. Was it in this? Nope, that's fire prot. That's not what I wanted. That's fire resistance. Don't want that. Was it the magmatic bee? Or was it this magma that I wanted? Oh yeah, I wanted the polished scorch stone. Or like scorch stone for the building blocks over there. However, I don't think I can really do that. Is there magma seeds? Magma. There's magma bees, which is obviously what we have here. And you put it across cobblestone, has a chance to turn it into lava? Can flower using magma blocks or nether wart. And then magmatic combs give you magma cream. And wait, we have a magmatic bee though. So we can just start getting magmatic combs. That's sick. Blaze rods in here. I'm now full of crap again. Bow. Bow is what I want. Bow. Bow. Could get a strong bow using mystical agriculture. This bow here, it doesn't say how much damage it does though, but it probably does a lot. Which is obviously what we want, so I'm going to do the whole inferium things again. So, oh my lord. Gem. We don't have any gemstones. These are created using diamonds and prosperity. I think I'm going to have to turn some more things into prosperity, so just make a ton of prosperity here. So what we're doing here is exchanging amethyst for prosperity using mana. And there it goes, off to be sorted over there somewhere. Alright, so I need 8 prosperity gems. Nice. And then you can see that they all come up through this pipe from the smeltery tube, which points towards the smeltery, which is how I know it's the smeltery tube. Then we're also going to need inferium. For this, we're going to need 8 per. So 8, 6, so we need 32. I will take these now, thank you. Then we also need 8 prosperity ingots, which we have none. Build recipe. Let's request like 64 of these because we'll end up probably using them all, which is crazy. Then we need prudentium. Get out 8 prudentium, 8 tertium, and 8 imperium. And then I need to clean out my inventory because it is disgusting. So bad. Okay. And then I need a bow. I should have a bow. It's in pretty bad shape. Plus we also have one here. So maybe we also make a new bow. Nice. We're full. But I think we're at the full where it won't matter because we're going to start moving items out. So, all right, 2 of these. And we're full. Oh no. Okay, let's move some things around here. Why do I have the Tinker's Construct patterns? And we don't need the watering. I've already put the watering can away. We don't need the shears. Okay. And I might have got out too much inferium. Seems to be a common thing with me, getting out too much of that. There we go, there's our inferium bow. Now we do the same with prudentium. Prudentium bow. Tertium. And finally, Imperium. Here it is. Imperium. These guys here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Super strong bow now. Now we just need to get some arrows, but we should have plenty of arrows. We have 52 arrows, and this bow... Turn on advanced tooltips here. It doesn't say how much damage it does. That's interesting. This one here says 17 attack damage. This one here doesn't say anything. But based on how high up it is, I'd say it's very strong. You can see here it's like almost top tier in amongst these bows. Just actually, we're high mid. We could probably go down there and fight him with all this armor on. I probably don't have to worry about dying. This stuff is way stronger than diamond armor, so... It's just a matter of putting everything away now to a point where I have space. 52 arrows should do it. I don't think I have any means of making other arrows. No, because you need feathers, and we don't have access to chickens. Or parrots. So, we're stuck with... Unless... No, we can't make arrows from... we can make arrows from skeleton essence. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Now we definitely have arrows. I might have overdone it slightly. But we're good. Let's go fight a wither. We have the heads, we have the soul sand. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right down. Oh good, I also have torches. I'm going to go right down to my amethyst cluster down here and then dig a long hole because we should be at bedrock by that point. Yeah, here's the beginnings. Sorry, not bedrock, deep slate. Deep slate. And here we are at my amethyst cluster. How far down are we? We're almost at the bottom of the world here too, which is awesome. No chance of the other guy breaking out and destroying my world. But we still do want a nice long tunnel here, just in case, because this guy can definitely move some ground. Then I hear lava. I also want to make sure that there are no caves nearby. We want solid rock. Now, I do have a camera add-on for this, so I can just duck my head out and see if we need to go any further. And I will 100% be using it, just letting you know. I don't usually use it for things like that. Let's just have a look, see. Yeah, we got heaps and heaps and heaps of space before our next space. You got amethyst armor now. Congratulations. That stuff will last you ages. Just saying. Alright, let's have another look-see. Make sure that we're not too... Yeah, we're in the middle of a really dense area right now. We're probably far enough away from that geode where it's not going to be too much of a problem. So we'll set up a small area here for fighting the wither. You can actually one-shot the wither by dropping a dripstone on its head. It's so cool. I might have made this room slightly too big as well, but it is what it is. What? Yeah, I saw, oh, it was right near the beginning of a Hermitcraft season. It might have been season 8. I'm pretty sure it was the one where Gem and Pearl joined. And Tango, Ren, I'm pretty sure they were there. Pretty sure it could have been Mumbo. Actually, it might have even been Impulse. I don't know, but it was one of them. Hello? Am I hearing this? I am. I'm hearing the soul sand. Just double check once more. Right, we're good. Let's kill her with a skeleton. And then let's also make sure that the bow is ready to go. And make sure it fires. Good. That would have been a thing. Get destroyed! We did it! We killed the wither! Wow. I didn't need to dig quite as far as I thought, but I'm glad that I did. So that's awesome. How long is this wither? Holy! Anyway, yeah, so we just killed one of the bosses in Minecraft. Oh no, I might actually die. Oh my god, I didn't die. How? Should have brought milk. There, we don't have cows. Maximum pucker, you're telling me. I think I just made diamonds myself. Anyway. We did get the nether star as well. Very good. Regen potions, instant health. Yeah, I probably should have brought them. Because Wither ignores armor, so... Yeah, I should have brought them. But no, I'm a silly Minecrafter. Look in Discord. Alright, step by one. Because I obviously can't look now while I'm climbing up a ladder, so... You know the best thing? When I get waystones, I'm going to be able to teleport straight down into my amethyst mines. That's going to be awesome. I'll literally won't have to walk across my base anymore. I could just like plonk one here and have access to all of these areas here. Although because I'm lazy, I might put one up here for the trees as well. But we did it. We killed a wither. Let me sleep and let me check Discord. In Minecraft, by the way, if you guys want to join Discord, !Discord. It's mainly flight sim stuff in there, though there is a channel for Minecraft and I would like one for other random games as well. Oh, I see you have, you can make that farm one larger, by the way, Disco, horizontally. It's currently 3x4. You can make it 4x4 from the water source. Alright, so we got a heap of deep slate. Of heap slate. What I could also do is upgrade these chests, and I might do that. At iron chest, we want this one here. And I would like 4, please. Oh, I love it. And then I have space to put all my deep slate and all my arrows and everything. Actually, the best thing about having arrows now is that we'll have enough to take down the Ender Dragon as well. There we go. I will take... Oh. There we go. Okay, so we upgrade these. Upgrade that. Just so that you know the difference, this is an iron chest. This is a gold chest. It makes it slightly taller. I think it adds 3 more rows. And now I'm going to have to disconnect that. Where is my wrench? I'm not seeing my wrench. Wrench. There it is. Request. Thank you. Then we... Okay. I somehow put a torch in that. Let me just take that out of my offhand. There we go. No! I accidentally broke the wrong part. Was that priority? Right there. Then the pipe wrench. Take off that one. And take off that one. There we go. So it will only put in through the sides here. On its way up. And then it's a loop. Anyway, we have another star. That's awesome. Now we need to make a beacon. 3 obsidian, 5 glass. We should have those things. So if we go obsidian. No, we want beacon. Beacon. Request. And we have a beacon. That's mega. Yep, we have bacon. Man, I'd love some bacon right now. But then again, I've been feeling like a bunch of crap food the last few days, not feeling very well. I get the feeling that I want fats and salts, essentially, so. Anyway, we made a beacon! In order to take full advantage of mana, you need to get Gaia spirits. To do that, however, you first must fight a beacon. And then we get 2 wither skeleton heads back, which is awesome. And then fighting the spirits, elven materials are good, but there is something better. Gaia spirits can be used to craft even more powerful spreaders and artifacts. To get them, one has to build an altar with a beacon and 4 Gaia pylons, and use a terra steel ingot on the beacon. A fight will start. And if successful, Gaia spirits will be dropped. So we need 4 Gaia pylons. That's not super expensive. Make sure it's natural. I mean, usually when I'm craving those things, I don't usually eat. Because I always think, is it going to make me feel worse? Generally, yes. So I don't. very little do I give in to those cravings. Sometimes I might be like, can I get a small chips or something, like a small fries or whatever? And that'll be the extent of it. I try to have good self-control, especially when I'm unwell. So, and it happens a lot, obviously, so. Mate, let me look inside your hive. You know what? Fine. I'll look inside your hive that way then, jerk. So this is now going to make a ton of redstone. I probably should upgrade this chest to a gold chest as well. I should upgrade these ones here to diamond. So again, if we do iron chest, we upgrade this one to gold, request. Then, thank you. And then can we do 4 of these? We can. The biggest problem here is the glass. Then we could also make obsidian chests. We definitely don't have the obsidian for that though, so. Oh, raining and stop raining. That's so good. I never have to worry about rain in my world ever again, ruining my bitrate. Alright, the difference now is this is a diamond chest and this is a gold chest. So it's considerably larger. I'd say it's another 3 rows bigger. But like on the sides, it might even be 6 going out this way as well. It's quite large. No, never mind. It's 1.5. So it is 3 in total. Now I need to disconnect those freaking pipes again. No, don't shift click it. Chill. Be good. There we go. And then we upgrade this one over here to a gold chest. Actually, this one here probably also needs to be... This one here probably needs it more, to be honest. So now we have way more general storage. We've blah, 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 blah. We've essentially doubled, maybe even a little more, each of these chests. So that's awesome. Now I can start putting some of the things from in here into here. Actually, to be fair, I can do this now. I can do this now. I don't want this stone sword though. Get out of here. Go. Them gold helmet again we'll also throw out. That's not going to be a problem. We have plenty of gold these days. It's not the same as the old days. This pipe frame as well goes up here, and then I'll need to give that inferium. Another poopy sword in the bag as well. I don't see a poopy sword in the bag. I see a poopy bow, which I am going to throw out. Oh, this endo flame ate the bow. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to now very carefully fill my hotbar. And then put these things in one load at a time. Not the books though. We're not putting the books away. And I should put these tanks by the smeltery so that I always know where to find them. Although that's not really going to matter. We can always just look up tank. I'll keep these cards in there as well. Keep the quartz nest there. Keep the old bits there. Flint and steel. Why do I have a random nether quartz ore? That's odd. Tough fabric. I think that's pretty good right there. You can see here as it all gets put away. Very good. Then this arrow. It won't matter once we get digital storage. Okay, I need a torch. Why is it so dark right there? Also, as you can see here, all of our blocks are done. Throw them into here. They get thrown into all the drawers around the place. Another dark spot. So you can see here, here's all the iron. There's the silver that we just did. Yeah, there's a lot of storage space that's just hidden around the place. These patterns need to go back on the pattern table. Up here. Those bee cages need to go away. I need to check that bee. See if the other bee has occupied the ashy bee's home. Because that's what it says. And it is freaking out. Nest is empty. Dude, what are you doing? I obviously need to look into this a bit more. So, yeah, I'll have to do that so that, you know, we're not running around doing absolutely nothing. Would be nice if there was a bit more explanation, but I think that's a mod designer's thing. So if we look up, what was it, Nomad Bee? I don't think it was it the Nomad Bee? Yeah, this sneaky bee will lay its eggs in nests belonging to the ashy mining bee. So we have an ashy mining bee right here. Its nest is this nest right here. But we're not getting any nomad bees. So I don't know. Also, these are processing really fast these days. Really should get a bottler to bottle up the honey and then move the empty bottles back into over here. So you can see it all working. And also, all this wax needs to get turned into blocks as well. Wax. Because it's going to take up a lot of space. Just throw that in there. Excess wax in there. Oh boy. So we had a bit of a lull there in the middle. Unfortunately, we didn't get to using the breeding chambers or the bee breeding chambers. What can magmatic bees breed off? Because I want the one that's not going to do as much damage. So we have a look here. It can breed off netherwort or all that. So we'll get a netherwort set up for that boy there, and then we'll start collecting wart combs. Sorry, not wart combs, magmatic combs. Then we can start making magmatic slime balls as well. So you can go here, netherwort. I don't have my anything on me. Get the magmatic bee, bloop, in it goes. So now I have a magmatic bee in there now making us magmatic combs. I will have to get that one out again at some stage. Why aren't you doing anything? Do you need stone? I know nothing about you. Why aren't you going in your nest? It is nighttime. Your nest is right there. That's your home. By the way, that reminds me, Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out at some stage. Like, what the hell? 25 years later, I'm pretty sure Happy Gilmore released in 1999. Actually, it might have even been earlier, like 96, 97. So it's been 20 years. Why did they need to make a sequel? It's a cash grab. Because no one can think of original IPs anymore. Yeah, Happy Gilmore is a great movie. I loved Happy Gilmore. Alright, do we have Solium in here? No. Our Solium is in here. I also need to pull that out. Julie Bowen though, yeah. These can get put away up here. I think nether brick fences, yeah, they're also in there. Coal. Coal in there. Yeah, I'm glad that we upgraded the storage there. That was nice. Alright, so to recap, today we got new seeds. We got Enderman seeds. We got emerald seeds. We got our power linked up to over here for bee breeding and aging bees. I believe that's what the incubator is. Though I don't know for sure. This one here is definitely for breeding them, so we don't have to use this little section here anymore for bee breeding, which is pretty good because bees were getting stuck in this block right here. I can't break that? No, good. Yeah, so bees were getting stuck in this block here. On top of that, we went into the nether, got some wither skeleton heads, killed the wither, which was awesome. Upgraded our chests, made a new weapon in the cleaver. There, oh, that is, I feel like Cloud Strife right now. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 8th of August 1996. Holy crap. Yeah, that is that's a thing right there. So I could make this my thumbnail. If I slightly turn this way. This could be the thumbnail right here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. This is the thumbnail. For once, I'm not going to be on the left side. We're gonna have a right side chill thumbnail. That's gonna be weird. I made a big sword and killed the wither. Or I became Cloud Strife and killed the wither. I don't like change. Well, think of it this way. The sword is going to take up the whole left side, pretty much, or a good amount of the left side. So it's going to be like stretching right across it. Yeah, other than that, what else did we do? We made a bunch of silver, got a bunch of iron. I need to figure out how to do this. Actually, what we really should do is look at the quarry bee. I believe the quarry bee can give you stone and stone variants. So, stupid headphone cable keeps getting in the way. So if you look at the quarry bee, it's a mix between the chocolate mining bee, which we already had but got one earlier, and the digger bee. The digger bee you can get from a stone nest and honey treats. It is a solitary bee. And then we would have to breed together, yeah, the digger bee and the chocolate mining bee using any flower to get the quarry bee. And the quarry bee, you put it over, well, literally. I wonder if what you put it over determines what you get. So So it has a healthy obsession with stone, sand, and gravel. This species of bees can't breed among themselves, so we'd have to constantly make more. Hello. What bee was without a food source again? I think we put it in there. Yeah, it was the nether bee. Or the magmatic bee. It needed magmatic blocks or netherwort, so I gave it netherwort because then the other bees won't destroy themselves on it. So the quarry bee is on our list of things. Let me just take off that pattern there. We already made the emerald and enderman seeds. We need to get onto these assembly platforms for pneumaticraft as well. We can definitely do them now. It's not a problem. Our biggest problem were the PCBs, but now that we have, I think we even have some finished PCBs just lying around. I will go check that. But yeah, it's definitely doable at least, but I think we have finished PCBs. Then after that, it's just a plastic issue, so we have a look in here. Yeah, we have 7 finished PCBs, and between these, we only need 4. Unless, no, the pneumatic cylinders don't need them either, so. You got 10 coal? Let's go! Which reminds me, I'm going to have to farm a lot of coal. Because I'm probably going to need a lot of mana. I don't remember how the Gaia fight works either. I know that Gaia is very strong. And if we look in the Lexica Botania, we'll probably find some information about it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow Derb's footsteps here. Alright, so we're looking for Gaia. Alphamancy. Alphamancy. You can spell. What'd you spell? Pokatach. Okay, so the ritual of Gaia is a trial often undertaken by elves. It yields Gaia spirits, which are coveted as fragments of the power of the goddess of Gaia herself. The ritual requires an active beacon with Gaia pylons surrounding it, functioning as an altar, as well as a single Terra Steel ingot as a sacrifice. To start the ritual, simply sneak right-click the beacon with the Terra Steel ingot, take a step back and prepare for the fight of your life. Absolutely, Gaia is very strong and has lots of health, teleports around the place, and is a massive pain in my backside. Preparation is absolutely required. The fight with Guardian of Gaia can be even harder than with the Wither. I mean, that was easy. So, upon the Guardian's defeat, a handful of Spirits of Gaia is dropped as a prize. Standard gear for this ritual is a set of enchanted Elementium armor, a Terra blade, and a miscellany of brews and trinkets. Do note that the beacon's effect is forcibly nullified during the battle. The Guardian has a massive pool of health, so preparing with enchantments and brews is a must. The difficulty of and reward yielded by the ritual on the particular number of people participating. Performing the ritual with over 5 people in the vicinity can be a recipe for disaster, with the chaos created, so rituals on that scale probably shouldn't be attempted. Lastly, it might be a good idea to stay away from the purple. Thanks. So yeah, big thing there fighting Gaia. It would be cool to set up a small area to fight Gaia. Maybe like, I swear I saw an Enderman over there. I swear I saw like a purple eyes from like the darkness. Could just be artifacts of other things. I don't know how well you guys are seeing it. Yeah, it almost looks like there's like a through that cave. Right next to the one I pointed out just before. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. Anyway, yeah, so definitely a Gaia fight would be good to have at some stage. What? Do something productive. Yeah, look, you've got flowers here, dude. Do you want this flower? Do you want the corn flower? Is that your problem? Here. There you go. Have a corn flower. That bee has got the zoomies right now. Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out how that other one works. This doesn't even have a bee in it. Is that the magmatic bee there? Oh, that's a redstone bee. Where did my magmatic bee go? And what is a redstone bee doing in a lapis thing? Okay, I seem to have lost my magmatic bee. So, I'm going to do this. I don't like doing this, but the bees sometimes get stuck in here. Hey, he's got pollen. He should go back to, like, his home. Let's have a quick look around. Oh, that is an enderman. That's not a bee. Let's have a quick check around. Yeah, so I don't see the magmatic bee anywhere. It seems to have disappeared. This is a problem with this bee mod, by the way, where I keep losing bees. Nope, never mind. It's just in the lower section. Why? Why does it not show all the bees? Come on. This frustrates me. Anyway, it is what it is. I think... Oh, wait, you went back into your nest. Anyway, yeah, so definitely, Gaia pylon. What the? Oh, of course, it's my head. We should definitely try and use the cleaver on Gaia to get the head, because then I can put my head on a pike. What else have we got here? We've got the Gaia spirits. And with that, you can make dandelion. Not that I know what the dandelion is. It's not overly expensive. The redstone root. No, redstone root is easy too. Yeah, so I have no idea what dandelion is. Then we have Gaia spirit ingot. Gaia mana spreader, so that's the next one up. Rod of... I think that's water, right? World Shaper's Astrolabe. Globetrotter's Sash. I know that one. That one makes you move faster. Doesn't say that though. Nimbus Amulet. Cloak of Virtue. I wonder if I can look these things up. We're looking up the Nimbus Amulet. So I want trinkets. Nimbus Amulet. The Nimbus Amulet is a upgrade form of the Cirrus Amulet. And infused with the power of Gaia Spirit, it allows its wearer to triple jump. That's kind of cool. Next seeds I need to get is zombie or skeleton seeds. Well, have fun with that. I had a bit of a bad time with that, but I hope you find it a bit easier. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the end of the stream because I need to keep an blah 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 blah. English is hard. I need to figure out how the ashy mining bee turns into or facilitates the nomad bee. Because it's obviously not doing anything right now. Hello. So I need to do some research into how all the bees work. Because right now I'm at a loss, so. But we did make some good progress today, and at least we got a beacon as well. That's the major part of today. Might even be worth fighting some more wither skeletons and placing some beacons maybe around the base. And try and get like, you know, like all strength, all regen, haste. I don't think haste would be nice actually. I was gonna say I don't know if haste will be really useful, but haste or a quarry bee. I don't know what a digger bee is though. I don't know what digger bee does, and it doesn't really give you any information in the big book of bees. What did you put on your beacon? Nothing. Yeah, I'm not putting it down right now because you need it for another quest to fight Gaia, which is a boss from Britannia. So I haven't done anything with my beacon because I'll need to use it for that. Anyway, while I'm still feeling good, I'm going to head off. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button. And once again, thank you, Jeannie, for the raid earlier. I really do appreciate that. Even though I wasn't streaming Final Fantasy, I still appreciate it. Thanks. You're amazing. And for anyone who hasn't followed, be sure to hit that follow. It does help out a bunch. Let me just quickly get rid of that. There we go. And if you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can with the link in the chat right now. I usually do flight sim videos, and there will be a new video up in about 5 days. So look forward to that if you want to see that. On top of that, if you want to see more of this journey, you can check out the VOD channel where I've uploaded every VOD from this play session, from this mod pack onto YouTube. The videos come out 1 week after they were streamed. So, you know, so that Twitch can, you know, do whatever they want with it, and then they get the maximum that they can get from it. And jump in the Discord as well. Thank you, Disco. Like I said, we're a bunch of flight sim nerds in there, but I do want to add more channels for different games as well. So hopefully you guys all enjoy that. I have no one to raid, unfortunately. All of my friends are all offline, and I don't want to raid someone random because it's very unpredictable how they are going to be. And some people even ban raiders. Like, how stupid is that? Like, we're trying to help. So I've stopped doing that, but I do appreciate it. If I had more people to raid and knew that they liked being raided, that would be the way to go. But like I said, everyone is offline, so some people suck. Yeah. Anyway, everyone, please do take care of yourselves. I hope you have had a fantastic time. I'm going to head out and go get some food and go lie down because I'm still not feeling 100%. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll just push it, see how far I can go. But do take care of yourselves. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a good one. Ciao. Bye.